I remember you, my matriarch, when I was in the womb of the greatest matriarch in my lifetime that I was blissful to witness. She had to be born around 1850s. I've got to get correct information and be specific. Yes, right here in Mississippi. This was before the Trail of Tears, so she was not yet a teen during those years. Her name will never be forgotten. Leah Williams. I love you. I existed in you when you was here on this earth in the mitochondria of your DNA. I witnessed you as a teen or preteen living in New Orleans. You had to be 90 something then. In your nice big home. I was a visitor then. Let's say 1959 was the year. I got to be specific and get the correct records to be sure. That made me 13 years. Beautiful time to remember. You're very feeble during that time, but you had children who loved you and helped you all the time. In your own home, we don't take ours to hospitals to be abused and neglected. We showed you love from your children who took care of you and protected you. And your sister, I remember her as well. Her name was Mary Waters. Both in New Orleans. I was a young boy. She was feeble too. And she had her niece, my auntie, my great aunt, to take care of her too. In her own home, very well and protected. We take care of our own. We don't leave the job of someone else to care for our people. If I return back in that time, I would ask you questions that I didn't know to ask then. Tell us about your history. How was it back then? I remember you strong, divine, and yet stern. I'm not going to talk about what's going on today. I'll talk about those days. They keep me strong. So, from my great grandmother, Leah, peace and blessings may you still and long live, and your spirit will always be on my lips. For I come from you, and from your daughter, the firstborn, my grandmother, Sadie Meredith Williams. I remember her very well. We all called her Mama, and she treated us so well. Another strong, proud example of Matriarch divine. Matriarch divine. Strong, melanated women. Hair. Her hair, I remember, it flowed far below her backside. She had all of her glory. Even in her olden age. She was about 60 then, as I recall. She lived to be 93 in my absence. I miss you all. I'm not going to talk about the circumstances of your death. All I say is you didn't deserve that. It wasn't evil. You died in a home. But the children who was there to care for you didn't know we take care of our own. We have nurses in our family. We don't go to a misery house. We know hospital is a term that means it's a fraternity of people who motives are not in harmony with truth. So they took you to a hospital. You didn't deserve that. Then to my mother, Doris May Chiser. Oh, I love you, my dear. I always remember you. I have an altar for you right here. very studious person. You strove for perfection in everything you do and did. That I inherited. I'm thankful I did. Quiet and subdued. Never did you raise your voice to anyone. You had a quick smile. We all love you, and we always will. You inside of me, and I was inside you from the beginning, far as I know, to your mother. And all the ones who before my great grandmother that I don't know, your names, but I know you was here in this land, that's for sure. We didn't come across no waters because no one told me so. So in this dawn of our new year, 7 January 2025, I burnt candles for you all on the altar. And in my heart, in this ritual, I will continue and teach my children and those in my family who want to take a part. For those who, and I'm going to say thank you again as I end this meditation. Okay, so I just want to share that with you all. This is a ritual our family be doing every year this time. This is the cosmic Christmas, not New Year. But we don't like the word Christmas, so we say joyous Noel. The joyous Noel dawn, the day is in. It bear witness in the cosmos. Do your research. Don't be offended. When you reach a certain level, nothing can offend you because you know who you are within. So thank y'all who came to participate and listen to my meditations. Thank you for your presence. You have anything to question me of intelligence that I can respond? I guess not. So thank you again. And stay in the light. You know, the darkness is just before dawn. It's a new day. Wake up. Don't stay asleep. Time for ignorance. Time for ignorance will keep you asleep.